Yo Mahesh, Sangwan gets a game, the young man, the under-19 sensation. With him is, of course, Mohammad Asif and Glenn McGrath. So, really, mouth-watering this competition in prospect. So, the umpires take the field. There's a huge buzz around the ground. This game has come alive. Winning the toss, the Chennai Super Kings have decided to bat first. It's a terrific wicket from all counts. It's really heavily skewed in favor of the batting side. They want to get runs on the board and put pressure on the opposition. That's been the way for the Chennai Super Kings. They don't need to change anything. They're winning 4 on 4. They are heading the table now. Stephen Fleming gets his first game. Hussey, Michael Hussey, and well, Matthew Hayden, the two big names have left, but there have been more than adequate replacements. Albie Morkel is there, Intini has come in, and of course Stephen Fleming. So that's going to be one big matchup. Glenn McGrath, Stephen Fleming. And it's a very good evening to Tony Koja.
Good evening, Arun. Atmosphere fantastic, as it has been throughout the tournament. But you just feel here that Chennai are a little bit vulnerable with the loss of 3 key players. Hayden, Mike Hussey got that 100 in his first appearance in the tournament. They've gone back to Australia to a preparation camp for the upcoming tour of the West Indies. Jacob Oram has left as well, the big New Zealand all-rounder. He's gone back to England, where he'll join the New Zealand side, which has 3 test matches and 5 one-days coming up there. And those are 3 big players. Of course, they've got experience. Stephen Fleming, the former New Zealand captain, has come in. But with all due respect to him, he doesn't have quite the power of a Hayden. There's Patel, the left-hander. Played very well in the tournament, but he's got a champion bowler up against him now. Chennai, 4 victories in 4 matches. They top the table. Daredevils are in 3rd position. This is a big match. Ready for the start. McGrath to Patel. The mark, what a way for the little left-hander, and the kind of roar that Glenn McGrath would have become accustomed to at the MCG in Australia in a test match, bowling the first ball. Often you get crowds in even in excess of the one we have here at the MCG, crowds of up to 80,000 there, and the roar for the first ball of any test match, especially when a great Australian fast bowler such as McGrath or Dennis Lillee is bowling it, comparable with the one which we had just now. Stephen Fleming now comes in to take strike.
Glenn McGrath having a tremendous tournament. 38 years old. He's really the spearhead for the Delhi Daredevils. 4 wickets in the previous game for 29. He's been frugal in his 4 overs. That's been, in fact, one felt that maybe he'd have lost something in pace and bounce, but he hasn't. In fact, he's just reinvented himself.
Not often you see that. These are early days yet. And Fleming just having a close look at McGrath here. All international batsmen have great respect for Glenn McGrath, and you would, on his record, at all levels of the game. Integral part of the Australian team, which has dominated world cricket for the better part of a dozen years.
The Delhi Daredevils relying on McGrath-Asif up front to get them wickets. Now that's been basically the essence of this competition so far. If you can get a few early wickets, then you're in business, then you can limit the opposition. But if they get off to a flyer, then it becomes difficult chasing and catching up with them.
That's well struck. Very good blow by Fleming, just fractionally short, and he puts it away, won't get a boundary for it. That is perhaps the longest part of the outfield, and a superb return. But Fleming gets on the way with a fine shot.
That's a good shot. Just relying on the bounce, taking it on the rise, just standing tall. He's a tall man, Fleming. Wasn't all that short, so he's already trusting the bounce. This is a good batting surface. Good hit that.
Four runs off McGrath's first over. Chennai Super Kings, 100% record in the tournament, 4 matches, 4 victories. Dhoni winning the toss and choosing to bat. We had McGrath at one end and a very similar bowler to McGrath at the other. The Pakistani Mohammad Asif, same type of height, same type of pace, same type of method. And Billy Bowden has work to do with a wide call first up, and perhaps with Mohammad Asif in contrast to McGrath, not quite the same type of control.
There's the league table so far. Chennai lead the pack, 8 points from 4 games, 100% record there. Rajasthan Royals have been the revelation of this competition. They're on 8 as well out of 5 games. Delhi's doing well as well. That's the away swing that he gets from the left-handers. Some big names in the competition not doing too well. The Deccan Chargers, just 2 points from 5 games. Mumbai, again, 2 points from 5 games. And of course, Bangalore also. So, 3 teams who were considered to be big, especially the Chargers and the Mumbai Indians, suddenly finding the going very rough.
Didn't expect it to go there. Looking to play straighter, perhaps up on the onside. A little bit of movement from Mohammad Asif from the leading edge.
The Daredevils, they're having a ball.
Wonder who dared him to be in there tonight. Difficult job. Certainly in 38-degree heat. Lovely shot, picked it up, will just get the one, however. Certainly the crowd reckon they deserve more than that, but the protection is at deep square leg. We've seen that a lot in the tournament. Rather than the orthodox spine leg, we've had a deep backward square leg.
He'd been taking the ball away from the left-hander so far. He's just squeezed in the LBW ball. Good seam position, trying to get it in. Good control there because he doesn't have a fine leg. An inch or 2 more towards the pad, and that could have been 4. Very fine. 2 slips for the left-handed Partha Patel as well.
He's hit that well. He's hit that very well. And will get a boundary for it. Deep backward square leg. Looked as if he had it covered. McGrath down at deep backward square leg. Certainly didn't have all that much to do to make the save. Perhaps he misread it.
Yes, it must be that he misread it. He couldn't have run out of steam so early in the game. The ball just slowed a fraction, and if he had carried on running, he would have got that. He decided very early on that he's not going to make it.
And you can tell by the expression on his face that he knows he's made an error.
It's about taking wickets with the new ball. This new ball can move around a bit, especially in the hands of McGrath and Asif, so they are a lethal combination, these two. You make early inroads here and suddenly you cause a little bit of confusion in the minds of the incoming batsmen, whether they should go after the bowling or be a little circumspect. Once you can get the opposition a little confused, that's when you're in business.